Hello everyone, how's it going today? We are back for some more Lego building, continuing on the police station. So we've gotten the first floor done so far. So let's go ahead and get back to working on the second floor. Howdy, Anther Lizard and everyone else, how's it going? My day's been going well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get bag number 7 out. Oh wait, actually before we do that, it is Advent Calendar Day. Let's get that out instead. Alright, let's get the camera set up for that. Alright, so it is the 15th. Howdy, not a rogue AI. So let's go ahead and do the 14th first, since we did 13 last time. You're having fun replacing your car battery. Alright, so we got a little girl with a dog biscuit, apparently, and a phone. There we go. Alright, so she has a black skirt element, which is pretty cool. Get that on there with her sweater. Face, she only has one face. Alright. There we go. Give her the phone and the dog biscuit. And we have an extra dog biscuit. Yeah, so Discord was having some issues. I lost access to my server, some other servers. Before that, some other servers disappeared, then they came back. So yeah, Discord was having issues. It's a very cute sweater torso. But everything looks okay now. It's entirely possible that they will have some more issues, but, you have a hype train alert stuck in your Twitch chat? Yeah, just refresh that and it should go away. I had that too. Alright, so now 15. Where is 15? 15 is all the way over here. Aww, little kitty tree. Aww, look at that. Kitty gets a present too. Howdy, Farron, how's it going? Gummy worms. Do enjoy some gummy worms. Well, are they sour gummy worms? Those are the best. I can eat those like candy. Alright, little tree. Actually, you know what? This is probably not a cat tree. This is probably just a table that the cat is getting up on. Oops. Kitty, come back here. There we go. Alright, so before we I show that, we got 2 extra pieces. 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs, brown and gold. And here is a kitty on the table with a little Christmas tree. Come on. Camera focus. There we go. Aw, look at the little kitten. Little kitty. So cute. And he gets to go back into his little box there. Alright. So that is those are the next 2 days for Advent Calendar goodness. You used to eat sour lemons as a kid. Or you used to eat lemons as a kid. Now you can't stand anything sour. Actual lemons, huh? I like the lemon candies, lemon heads. Alright, go ahead and bring that down. We got bag number 7. I'm actually going to push that back up a little bit. Go. Alright, a couple large plates here. Let's go ahead and put those to the side. Alright, our newsstand operator full of big ideas and tall tales. Wait a second, is there... Yep, my bad. There's another bag 7. I felt like that was too few pieces. And silly me, I did not think to check. Actual lemons, your parents used to give you lemon slices at some restaurants in the area I used to give out with food. Yeah, my sister used to love those, too. Cat hasn't knocked the tree off the table. That's true. That is true. Well, see, Kitty got caught in the act, so he's just waiting until we turn our faces. This is a lot of white 4x6 plates. Wow. Alright, minifig parts up there. There's his torso. As you've gotten older, you found your tolerance for sour has lessened. See, mine has actually gotten better, I think. Then again, it really depends on the sour. Alright, all of those poured out. Now we need to find a chain. There's a chain. There's his hat. $6L bar with stop as well, and there it is. And a donut. Alright. Howdy, little bunny. How's it going? Alright, let's see. Oh, and he has a satchel. There we go. Get his satchel on there. And get his head on there. He only has one face. Give him his hat. There we go. And now his precious, precious dangling donut stick. There we go. And he has a newspaper in hand as well. Again, the donut thief still hungry. Frustrated with tedious drawing details that are taking forever to complete? That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and put him there. Okay, so, first of all, I don't think it's this one. I think it's this one. Alright. Here go the 4x6s in white. Alright. 8x12, and that is... Alright, 8x16, I should say. Also frustrated that the package you ordered last month got delivered to someone else's mailbox. I mean, do you know who? Can you go knock on their door and say, hey, can I get my package? There we go. Alright, flip it over. We got 2 white 2x10s. 2x6s. Well, is there a picture? No. All right. Well, yeah, definitely complain. Times are pretty bad when a donut shop connected to a police station it can still be thieved from. Postal Service, U.S. Postal Service is actually really good. And definitely let them know. Alright, there we go. 4x6. Right, but let me put it this way. How often do you think about all the letters that are... all the mail that is delivered to you properly? Looks like eyes and a mouth. No, it's understandable to get miffed. That's definitely understandable. I'm not saying don't be miffed. I'm just saying, you know, people make mistakes. I mean, chances are the person will put it back to be picked up and properly delivered. Like, there's a street connected to mine that has a house on it with the exact same street number, and the street names are similar. We get their stuff all the time, and they get our stuff all the time, too. They can be a bit underfunded at times. Yeah, they definitely are. There was a really dumb thing where they had to pre-fund all of their retirement stuff, and the whole point was to make them look really bad and poorly run and have not much, you know, and not appear not profitable when they are actually extraordinarily profitable. Like, shipping costs don't need to be as expensive as they are, except they were required to pre-fund all of the retirement stuff, which is not how any of it ever works. Alright, I'm looking for 1x1 plate tiles. There we go. But there are not many countries that are even close to being comparable to the United States in terms of mail delivery. Really shouldn't matter since they are a government service and is required as part of the U.S. Constitution. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But their funding is separate from the standard budgetary matters. They're not actually funded by, like, tax dollars. I don't believe. Alright, let's get these in there. And that. And connect that up there. And across there. Making that a little bit loose, but, yeah. The whole point was to make it... It was to get service to be bad so that... more of the work they do can be outsourced. It's basically the whole point behind it. Yeah. Alright, 4x4 there, and a 4x4 with a cutout right there. A 1x4 plate and a 1x2 plate. That's basically it. And of course, it's one of the like main things that people deal with on a daily basis, government-wise. So, one of the reasons why during the Great Depression, there were so many post offices built with like neoclassical architecture, made to look, like really fancy and everything like that. The point was to make it so that every time you interacted with, like the most common thing that you do with the government is the post office, especially at that time. Maybe not so much these days, but in general it still is. And basically make it so that you're, every time you're interacting with the government, you're getting this good impression about it. Keep them clean and looking really fancy and nice, and to give people a good impression. Well, the opposite can be done too. Give people a bad impression of it by making service bad. There we go. And slot that right in there. So it was just to keep folks working by doing extra design stuff. I mean, that's certainly an element of it, but it was also to make it so that, when you interact with the common levels of government that you do, you get a positive feeling, so that you feel good about your government. Well, if you feel bad, if you have bad experiences, like with the DMV, if the DMV is overworked and the post office is overworked, you get a bad experience and you get a bad feeling about the government. But you got to wonder about people who are in government who specifically want you to have bad feelings about the government. It's a little suspect there. Please don't make you bite your tongue off. Alright, let's see. 1 by 6 brick there, 1 by 2. By 6. So I can mention something positive. Or Bahamut had a good burger last night. I had to go to the store yesterday, get some birthday cards. I have 2 sisters, both of whom have birthdays around Christmas time. So, yay. But I was there picking out cards, and I had my earphones in, and this young woman ignores that and asks me my opinion on a pair of cards. I'm not actually annoyed by that. I was just kind of surprised. Most people don't do that when someone has headphones in. But like she was clearly struggling to decide between 2 Christmas cards. How did my folks manage that? Well, they are 10 years not quite 10 years apart. So also one of them is a foster, so it makes it a little bit easier. Alright, let's bring these pieces down here. I think that I can fit this down on the table now. But so she had 2 cards. One had, like, this pretty image of, houses all covered in snow with Christmas lights and stuff like that. And the other one had, like, an image of deer and trees and stuff like that, reindeer. And so she obviously couldn't decide, you know, between the two. And so I said, you know, the one with the houses was prettier and the one with the deer was cuter. That obviously didn't help her. So I asked who it was for. She said it was for her mother. And so I asked her which one did she feel felt more like her. What was inside them? I didn't look. She was not pulling them like opening them. I didn't want to ask them for out of her hand. I'm sure they had, you know, season's greetings type comments inside. And there was writing on the outside that I didn't really look at. But I asked her, you know, since it was for her mother, I said, you know, which one feels more like you? And she said that the deer one did. So I said, go with that one. You know. I figure a mother would want a card that, you know, kind of reminds them of their child. Sure, but I mean, like, my goal wasn't to make the decision for her. It was to help her make the decision. Like, the way I was viewing it was help her make a decision that she's going to be happy with. And she thanked me, and I mean, like she really seemed genuine in her appreciation. So I certainly would like to think that I did. All right, let's see. Get those. Couple side stud bricks. Reindeer are adorable. Yes, I have some Lego reindeer. Right, pair of 1x2x2 bricks. We were at the Fred Meyer's today, and someone was upset over the fact that the store removed the coffee grinding machines that they used to have for free. It does kind of suck. I could understand not being happy about that. I guess it depends on how upset they were. Earbuds are kind of small. You might not have seen them either. I mean, she had to look at the side of my face to ask me the question, so the side of my head. I suppose it's possible she didn't hear. I mean, she didn't notice, but I don't know. Did I? I did not get the 1x4 plate. Either way, I don't care. I mean, I didn't mind. I was more surprised. I wasn't complaining about that. I mean, obviously she, like, was having a real hard time deciding between those two. It was like, you know, a real 50-50 kind of thing. You know, and I get kind of, you know, I get feeling maybe a little desperate in a situation like that, and like, just ask a random person. That's. There we go. 1x2, 1x6. I was more surprised. That's what I was saying. That's all I was saying there. 1x4 tile. Okay, here we have our backdrop for taking mug shots. we go. Get a 1x4 or a 4L bar. She looked more frustrated over the situation. Yeah, I get that. I mean, especially if you come in and you're expecting that to be there. I guess it depends on whether she was bringing in her own beans to grind, rather than buying the beans there. I mean, honestly, I was more flattered about being asked a question like that. There wasn't anyone else in that aisle, but there were other people in the store. She could have waited until someone else, like a lady, came by or something. There we go. Get the camera there. Alright, let's turn it this way so that we can get the lavender parts on. Yeah, I mean, it's not my mother. I don't know, you know, I don't know her, and I don't know the lady, so I didn't want to. I wanted to try to get towards something that they would be happy with, kind of thing. They were both really nice cards. May I have lots of luck for the rest of the year? I sure hope so. More pretty lilac hues. I mean, it's not green, though. Alright, let's see. There's a 1x10, 1x4, two 1x3s over here. Your mom's favorite flower was lilac? Nice. I don't know enough flowers by smell to have a favorite myself. Although in Egypt we went to a perfume shop that had a lot of really nice scents. There's some really nice ones there. You'd never have the guts to ask a total stranger their opinion of stuff? Yeah, I mean, that was also kind of impressive. You know, she didn't know how I was going to react or anything. Oh, nice. All right. So we're making a little turntable here, which is pretty cool. I like that. Get some grill plates on the side for the speakers. There is the ingot piece, clear 1x2 tile, and the other grill is where? There it is. And a black 1x1 cylinder plates. For the stands. There we go. I bet some records will be put on in that slot there. There we go. Alright. White 4x6. Get a 2x4 there, and some curved slopes. Story of Nian is still assembled. It's not accessible, though, at the moment. It's in another room. I need to be careful about keeping Lego in this room exposed. I actually put this in a trash bag during the week, specifically because I have a humidifier that puts up a lot of dust that just loves to cling to Lego. It's very annoying. All right, flip it over. But I need the humidity in this room. It gets incredibly dry without it. Alright, some black friction pins. I think that might be a little overkill. That might be a little overkill. Alright, let's get that there. As for helping people, it was someone helping at the store this year. She was having a hard time reaching something because she was elderly and in a wheelchair trying to get something on the upper shelves. Oh, that's nice. That was nice of you. There we go. Okay. Alright, so the bed goes right there, yes. So the bed can flip up, exposing that hole in the floor. It's for drainage, you know. Okay, black 2x2 cylinder tile with a center stud, and a gray 2x2 cylinder tile with hollow stud. Get those right on that side. Well, I mean, there's a whole lot of holes. Alright, let's see. A 1x1 plate with clip and a 1x1 plate right there. Be nice, but I don't have any bees. I left all the bees in Final Fantasy V. Not going to mention the obvious jokes. Okay, on the back side, take the ladder with clips on both ends and the window, the short ladder window element thingy bits. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do that this way. I have plenty of bee tiles around me. That's true. I do. Alright. So get that there, and alright, clip that on there. So we have a, I mean, it's technically a fire escape, but it's like the way that you get into this apartment. I feel kind of bad for anyone who lives in this apartment. Gotta climb up. Who got the bed and the and the turntable up there. That's what I want to know. All right, spare parts. Clear 1x1 cylinder tile, black 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud, a gray on black lever, or black on gray, whichever, and a black friction pin. Just be careful of Kukos and Hyrule. Kukos! Alright, bag number 8. Do we have 2 bags 8? Yes, we do. Alright. You believe they use a catapult to get them up there? I mean, it might be Donut Lady's place. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and move the windows. And that ladder can get up there. There we go. Someone tried using like 1 or 2 board wipes and they still lost. There we go. All right. So, bag number 8. Let's see. Dark gray 1x2 tile right there. And I need white side stud elements. There and there. Maybe it's a detective's place? I think the detective had a place near his office, though. All right, where's the mold mark? There it is. And here, mold mark. It's right there. All right. Then 1x3. Get a 1x6 there. 1x2 with side studs. There's regular 1x2s here as well. And Pidgeot, raiding with a party of 4. How's it going? Thank you very much for the raid. What are you up to tonight? We are building the modular police station. There we go. Get that on there. All right, 2 1x4s. Just built the Lego cassette player and Winter Holiday Train. Nice. I do have that cassette player. I need to build it one day. Just need to decide what else to build with it, kind of thing. It's going very bricky. Howdy, Hellbilly Philosopher. It's going quite bricky here too. Let's see. All right, that looks like it. Next up. 1x6, 1x4. Get another side stud element. Stay a while and eat some ham. Another pair of 1x2x2 bricks there, and a 1x3 there. Okay, 1x2, 1x6, there it is. You're working on Lord of the Rings Rivendell? Nice. That is a great one. I just built that, finished that one a few weeks ago myself. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wanted to do a short stream since you've been worn out lately, so you did those 2 smaller sets. That's pretty reasonable. You're going to lurk now since it's time to grab some tacos. Have some delicious tacos. Thank you very much for the raid. Really do appreciate that. But wait, it's not Tuesday. Maybe you're going to have some fritacos. Fritacos for Taco Friday. There you go. 1x4, 1x3. Have I done the Orient Express? No, I have not. I'm going to wait until... so there's 2 errors in it. The sticker sheets are incorrect. They are sending out some new ones. And there's some misspelled printed tiles. I don't know if they're going to fix those. So I'm going to wait on that. We actually did reach our goal for the Home Alone set. I haven't decided what we're going to replace it with. I'm thinking the lighthouse, though. I mean, it's going to be around for a few years, so I'm like, I don't need to get it right away. It's a lovely set. I adore it. But it's definitely one of those things of, like, you know, given that, I'll wait. It's a no sweat off my back. I mean, it's pretty easy to, you know, they're sending out replacement sticker sheets at least. I don't know if they're going to do anything about the printed tiles, though. So I'm just going to wait and see what they do. You love the colors? Yeah. Yeah, the colors are beautiful. Colors are very lovely. I'm a big fan of dark blue and dark red and, you know, dark green. And any other good dark colors like that? There we go. Get that there. Let's see, 1x6, 1x4, 1x6. You're building in Brickloop Studio, so it doesn't really bother you since the sets are free to download? Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, there we go. Get the studs on there, and a 1x1. I love that they have Pip and Reed in the Orient Express set. But I should also look into making a Poirot figure since it doesn't come with one. And it totally should. And don't worry, little bunny, Jazz Club will be coming eventually. There we go. Window in there. You don't remember the movie? There's a couple of them. David Suchet is my favorite Poirot. He did a fantastic job. No dancing minotaurs. The Pac-Man set is fun too. Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. Got some windows in. Well, so, I mean, I wasn't expecting them to put in actual Poirot. I mean, that would definitely be require a license. But I feel like there could have been a, you know, legally distinct Belgian, or let's change that again. Legally distinct Northern European, North Central European detective. They can indeed. They can indeed. All right, get that door in there. It isn't David Suchet. It just looks a lot like him. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, I mean, they could do one of the existing faces. You know, they don't have to make a new face print for him, and that's what you would do for sure if it was, or maybe not for sure, but very likely. And of course, since all the minifigs in it are yellow as opposed to flesh tones, you know, which is what they would do for an actual licensed property based on actual David Suchet or even someone else. I mean, I don't know that they would do that, but based on Poirot. But I need to look for an appropriately fanciful mustache. Print. Wasn't he English and just out on assignment or something? Who, Poirot or David Suchet? Alright, let's get the windows in. There's that one. There we go. The character? So the character's name is spelled Poi, P-O-I-R-O-T. Poirot. It's pronounced Poirot. The character is Belgian. He fled from Belgium during World War I. Or was a refugee. And he was a policeman in Belgium. There we go. No problem. Alright, let's see. Turn that in there. Turn that one there. I mean, I really do recommend Poirot's, like I think the the British ITV Poirot series with David Suchet. It's really good, and they do cover all of the books and short stories. It's just well produced. And he does a very good job as the character. Yeah. And he's an Agatha Christie character. You watched many Poirot episodes. Even personally did Black Coffee, even though he wasn't in the show. There we go. Yeah, Agatha Christie actually hated the character. she hated the character. She came to hate him. You don't know Agatha Christie all that well? Agatha Christie. I have not actually read Agatha Christie stories, and I really should. But the stories are great. Like I absolutely eat up Agatha Christie movies, TV shows, that kind of thing. The Marple series with shoot, what's her name? Nope, 1x4. The lady who I otherwise know from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He was her monster like Holmes was Arthur Conan Doyle's. Yeah, to an extent. He was very popular, but the author hated by the author kind of thing. I don't know that much about Doyle's views on Holmes, actually. Although, speaking of Holmes, I absolutely adore the Jeremy Brett Holmes shows. Definitely the best Holmes. You're aware of Murder, She Wrote, but you remember there being another TV show with the lady who solved mysteries? I mean, there's a lot of them. Like, Marple. But, so Murder, She Wrote was basically, like, Angela Lansbury wanted to do Agatha Christie, but couldn't get the rights, if I remember correctly. Because there is an Agatha Christie story that's, like, Murder, She Said. You don't like the BBC Homes with Cumberbatch? I didn't say that. I didn't say that I didn't like others. Don't get caught into that trap of, oh, he didn't say that he liked this thing, ergo he hates it. No. You have the entire thing for Murder, She Wrote? I need to rewatch Murder, She Wrote. It's been a while. It was a rather disservice to Holmes? I don't think so. I mean, anytime that you do a modern version, there's gonna be things to it. I thought it was well made, well produced. With the highest murder rate in the country. Yeah, they lampshaded that a few times too. I mean, you kind of have to, honestly. Fair number of those were people going to Cabot Cove to kill someone. Yeah, but you'd think that eventually people would learn. Maybe I shouldn't commit murder in the town that has Jessica Fletcher because she keeps solving these things. I don't know. Please, someone help me figure out why my murder plots don't succeed. I keep going to Cabot Cove to commit murder, but my murder plots don't succeed. Please, someone help me figure out what I'm doing wrong. 1x2 and 2 1x1s with side studs. You have the entire Murder, She Wrote. You binged watching it once. Cabot Cove Lego sets ideas. I don't think that there would be enough popularity for that. Howdy, Shield of Hope. How's it going? Alright, 1x8. I also don't know what you would do for a Lego Ideas set like that. Alright, 1x1s with round tops. There we go. Little tired, but okay. You don't think there'd be enough popularity for anything? I mean, to a certain extent, the fact that they haven't done a lot of things kind of says that there isn't enough popularity for a lot of things. There's a Sherlock Holmes movie on RiffTrax's Twitch rotation. Christopher Lee plays the man himself. Oh, I should check that one out. I don't think I've checked that one out. All right, rotate it around, and we got the ladder with clips. 1x3 bars. So the thing is like, Seinfeld was a bigger TV show. And even that, like the fact that it was so America-centric, did mean that it didn't have super fantastic sales outside of the U.S. So, like, Murder, She Wrote, you're looking at basically U.S.-only market, marginal sales outside of the U.S. Howdy, Crimson Clover. How's it going? All right, that goes right there in the corner. Oops, not doing that. All right, white 1x2 plate. I mean, it went off the air right around the time that Friends was coming on the air because it actually joked about it. And let's see, it's making a very odd faucet, I feel like. But that is the sink. If only they had gotten it on Danish television. It happens. Don't worry about it. Alright, 2x3. We got a sand blue, or sand green 1x2. Black 2x2. Grill tile. Trans 1x2 tile. Get more side studs back here. Lego's a lot more relaxing than Minecraft. Well, there's no creepers out to get you in most Lego sets. Alright. Slide that in there. Alright, so spare parts. We got white and a sand green 1x1 plates and a pneumatic tee in gray. Friends started in 94 and Murder, She Wrote ended in 96. Yes. Murder, She Wrote also commented on, like, one of the first season episodes had a thing that it commented on. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's like one of those weird things that it's, you know, weird thinking about the overlap of, and I can't remember what it was. All right. So, next up we have bag number 9. Just the one bag. Howdy, Kinshire. You know, you think of things in certain eras, and let's put that over there. 2x6 up there. Kind of similar to how we are actually closer in time to Cleopatra than Cleopatra was to the building of the Great Pyramids. You know, one of those kind of weird things. Or, like, there was a brief period in time when Lincoln could have sent a fax to a samurai or something like that. And there's one of those with Murder, She Wrote, and Friends, and something else, and I can't remember what it was. The veteran police officer is ready to solve any crime that comes his way. Let's get our cop here. Of course, he's a uniformed cop, so he's not exactly solving crimes. And where's his hat? There's his hat. And he's got some handcuffs. There we go. Get him up there. Okay, next up, we got dark green seats. Lovely, lovely shade. That is going to be 3 and 1. Yes. All right. And yeah, right there. Okay, pair of black 2x3 tiles. Maybe LEGO would have better luck with a cheer set. I'm pretty sure that would still only sell well here in the US. Alright, need a 1x4. But everyone will know your name with that set. That's true. That's true. You could do film classics. Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, French Connection. Let's see, 1x2 tile up here. Eraserhead, you know, the classics. The Tremors movies. I'm talking classics, sir. Stop trying to revive Popeye Doyle. Guessing that outside of Star Wars or Star Trek, TV show base sets probably don't have much merit. Yeah, probably not. And right now there's a company called Blue Bricks, I believe, a German company that has the Star Trek license. And of course, LEGO already has Star Wars. The Cleopatra thing reminds you of one of your favorite bits of obscure trivia. John Tyler, the 10th American president, has a grandson that's still alive. Yep. Yeah, like a lot of these things are really not that far in the past. Like, there's some people alive whose grandparents were enslaved and stuff like that, so yeah, I mean, there really is A lot of these things that seem like they're really far in the past, kind of aren't. And there we go. Get that right on there. There we go. We got those nice stairs. The movie Them, the one with the giant ants. It's possible somebody who fought in the Civil War could have been an officer in World War I. Yep. Alright, let's see. The two fences. I mean, I had a relative who fought in the Civil War. He only died in 1900. It was only like 60 years between the Wright brothers' flight and the moon landing, yeah. Stuff advanced really fast. I mean, you know, and you just look at, even at computers. Computers don't feel like they're advancing that far today, but, you know, I mean, you just go look at games when you were a kid and stuff like that and compare them to today. Cloth Warthog, subscribe to Tier 1 for 7 months. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? Get that on there. Alright, two 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs. In brown, get an inverted dome. Even saw some documents showing his widow getting his war pension in the 20s. Wow. It was a pretty impressive. Let's see, are these are the. No, these are bright. So my father was a cartographer for NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. So he dealt with nautical charts, and that ancestor who fought in the Civil War, there was a destroyer named after him. That destroyer discovered an undersea mountain, hillock, knoll. They're called knolls. But it's pretty big. And so, as the ship that discovered it, they named it after the ship. But my father kept having to tell like administrators, no, I didn't alter the chart to have my name on here. I didn't do that. It was already named that. Did he ever find any weird sounds in the oceans? No, he was a cartographer. He just made maps. My dad was a very cool guy. Alright, let's get a phone. Lil Bunny's favorite phone. Maybe I shouldn't say that after she complimented me. Let's see. There's the handpiece. There we go. And get the phone there on the desk. Rotary cell phones should become a thing. No rotary, no rotary. Get that devil dial away from you. But Lil Bunny, it just wants to be friends. It wants you to reach out and touch someone. That time caps lock was on purpose. Oh, I figured. Alright, this one goes right there. No friendship with the rotary. Your friend list blocks rotary. You should write to the phone company's rotary cell phones. You know, I bet there's an app you can get that turns the dial of a of your phone, the touchpad thing, into a rotary design. I bet there is. Alright, let's see. Okay, typewriter time. Alright, there is the tile with the typewriter pattern. 2 1x1 tiles with clips. Get that paper in it. There we go. Now look at that cool typewriter. Isn't that cool? Oh, classic typewriter. Definitely a classic typewriter. Alright, 2x2 dome right there. The mechanical typewriter was once an essential piece of office equipment in every police station. There we go. Alright. Pair of bricks there. One by one plate. And side stud element. So, Lil Bunny, I feel like there has to be a story behind your rotary phobia. Please do tell if you don't mind. I'm very, very curious. No, that's side studs. Lego has a newspaper production building, which can be next door. You're golden. Well, there is the Daily Bugle, but it has computers in it. That is something that they have not done. A newspaper office. You could have a big like printing press thing and stuff like that. Rotary has always been a bit difficult for you to use. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, 1x4, 2x2 corner, and 1x2 brick, 1x8 tile. I remember just having fun with them at my grandparents' house. Alright, 4x6 in brown. We get black 1x1 cylinder plates with top pegs. Trying to use a rotary payphone during a thunderstorm. That was a bit terrifying. Ah. Alright, let's get some notes up on the board. Especially with coins smaller than quarters. There we go. Let's get some beige ones on. Get a gray one on. There we go. So we got a bunch of notes, and then Ah, it's unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and just get all of that tape cut so that we can get the red rubber band out and chuck the box over that way. Not fun for little you. I understand that. You hate Rotary? Well, I hope you know that it's all in good fun. And if you really do want me to stop, I will definitely stop doing that. We have a nice little like conspiracy board for the wall, which is pretty cool. I like the I like that. There we go. Like, it's intended to be in good fun, and if it's not, just let me know, and I will stop. That's a conspiracy board. It's definitely a conspiracy board. Alright. Sand, green, 1x2 tiles. Thanks for being considerate in your torment. I mean, you know, you guys don't hold your punches with pickles. The clues, it all makes sense now. There we go. Okay. Never realized how complex the timeline for Chrono Trigger is. Yeah, it's a little complex. All right, so we got a pair of 1x2 garage door bricks here. Get those there, and a 1x2 to a 1x4 downward bracket, 2 1x1 plates in brown. Pair of 2x3 plates. You don't use the pickle angle much, but it's all in good fun. Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like, if it's all in good fun, I definitely don't mind it. And I definitely want to try to keep, you know, other teasing, my teasing of you guys in good fun. Where's my 1x1? I'm just one person rather than all the many ones of you out there, though. Alright, get some... I don't know if those... I don't know what these are supposed to be. Yellow cans with black tops. There is a donut on the shelf, though. Wonder what would have happened with the Bad Future had Chrono and Friends and never succeeded. Well, Lavos would have destroyed everything. I mean, I think Lavos was breeding. You saw there were some mini Lavoses. In the future, specifically. Alright, get that window pane in there. That window pane in there. And that window pane in there. Alright, pair of rail bricks, rail plates. Okay, and slot the windows right in there. Alright, bright green and regular green with a red flower on top. Get that there, and bright orange over on that window. There we go. Okay, next, 1x8 tile there, 1x4 half tile, 1x6 tile, 1x8 tile in white, 1x2, lavender 1x6 right there, 1x2 right there, 1x4 in gray, 1x4 half tile in gray, 1x8 tile, get a 2x2 here, and two 2x3 tiles, 1x6, two 2x2 corners, a 1x2, and a 1x4 half tile. Alright, so spare parts. We got 1x1 plates in beige and brown, 1x1 tiles in white and beige, 1x1 cylinder tile in black, 1x1 cylinder plate in brown with hollow stud, nougat 1x1 cylinder tile with donut print, a white coffee mug. Actually, I want to show something in a second. 3-leaf plant in bright green, and gray handcuffs. So those are the extra parts there. And the fun thing about these cups is that you can put 1x1 cylinder tiles on top of them like that. So you can have a cup full of donut. Cup full of donut. Alright. There we go. I would say 50s. I would say this is 50s. Alright, I'm gonna put this aside for just a moment because it is that time. I think it is the time that you all know and love. And let's see. Let's go ahead and get this one out, because it is minifig time. More chances to add to your massive heap of hams. Filibrush Salesman? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Alright. So there are 2 minifigs that we need in this set. So one of them I got off camera. That's how I got the sheet. But there is like a set of 3 minifigs, at least 3, somewhere in here. Like one of these groups of 3 are those 3, and I just haven't gotten that. One of those old door-to-door salesmen. I've never heard of the word filibrush. Let's go for that one. Alright. Let's get that down and start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. Get your predictions in. Alright, so the 2 that we need are Pinata Boy and a Breakdancing Lady. We have gotten all of the others. You might be misspelling it. That's fair. I mean, it doesn't sound familiar either way. So get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? And what will it be? Will we finally get one of the last 2 ones? There's still plenty of minifigs left. All right, there's less than a minute to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Still going to be a Minotaur Baker. I need another Peapod. There's at least one more Peapod in there. Possibly more. All right, 30 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? And will it finally be one of the two remaining ones that we need? I sure hope so. Let me go ahead and get my timer ready. Okay, and where is my timer? There it is. There we go. All right, all ready to go, and predictions are closed. Okay. So, let's go. And then I fumble picking up the 6.63. I'm getting a different one because it's that guy. I don't want him. I want a different one. I don't want him. No, bad. We just had him. Get out of here. All right, so let's go for another one. How about this one? No. No, too easy also. All right. Was that the brick guy you got in record time last time? Yep. Yep, same one. All right, and go. It's definitely not the brick costume. Okay, we've got normal legs. Is that... That's a torso. What is that? Okay. 29.52. I do believe that we have the knight. The tournament knight. Let's see if that is correct. Yes, it is! Get back here, head. I said get back here. Anything else stuck? Yep, there's still a piece stuck in there. Get out. Thank you. All right. So, that is a 29.52. All right, let's see. Choose that prediction. That is 20 to 50 seconds. Complete that prediction. Alright, Fear, PGW Chaos, Lord Canis, Cetria, and Roger C4 Wilco getting the hams there. Red Hyena, Kinshir, Crimson Clover Blossom, Ice Oven, and Garbage Pail Kids going for within 20 seconds. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. Bahamut and Lel Bunny going for no. He doesn't fit the police theme. Well, neither does Brick Costume Guy. Well, that just exploded out of my hand. There we go. Alright. Get his head on there. His helmet. His fancy schmancy dark red feather. Any of these people could show up in a Law & Order episode. Yeah, the medical examiner could be asked why she does this job, and she'd be like, free swords. We got a spare dark red flame feather piece. That's one of my favorite lines, and it's just stuck with me, because the first time it came up, I just completely lost it. Briscoe is talking to the medical examiner, who'd been on the show for a long time, always kind of deadpan, and asking about like the latest crime. And she's like, "Are we done? I gotta go. There's a guy coming in with a javelin wound or something like that." And he's like, "Why do you do this job?" And she's like, she looks at him deadpan, "Free javelins." Cut to the next scene. It was so good. Oh, I love that scene. I love that show. I miss the original one. All right. Howdy, Dark Jade. What other models are in the potential pipeline? Well, we did just get the goal for Home Alone, so once that one is back in stock, I will get it ordered. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the next one. Otherwise, I like to keep things a little under wraps for upcoming sets. You spy Cornflakes guy, Red Hyena, but unfortunately there's 20 minifigs, and there's 60 total in this, so there's only 3 of each. Alright, let's see. Which one do we want to grab? How about... There's a lot right here. How about this one? We can't do Cornflakes Guy just because we've had so many Cornflakes Guy. Alright, start the prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. For Ninjago Movie. So we have not gotten her. We have not gotten that Garmadon version. We have not gotten that lady. We have not gotten that fish dude. And we have not gotten that rocker. Put his corpse in yucky box in the evidence locker. Wow. Any plans for some of the LEGO Indie sets? I did do some of them already. I did the airplane chase and the Raiders of the Lost Ark one. I don't currently have plans for the big diorama from Raiders of the Lost Ark, but I'd like it. It's just down to whether I end up getting it or not. Some of those kind of wait for sales or something like that. I mean, it might show up in a future goal as well. Like right now, I'm thinking that our next goal is going to be the lighthouse, though, because that's a really nice one. It's a beautiful set. Every bag can't be cornflakes. It can if you put cornflakes in them. Not a rogue AI. 30 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Maybe some space sets. I did do the Galaxy Explorer as well. I need to go back and reorganize all of the LEGO stream playlists and stuff like that, so we'll see about that. But next year is, they're doing this big multi-theme space thing, so there's definitely some space sets that'll probably show up at some point. I don't know which of those I might get at this point, though. All right. Predictions are closed. But there is the spring collectible minifigs. That one is all space related, so we'll have those for sure. All right. Check the Discord if you want to see pictures of those. Let's see. And go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Okay. 12.08. We got another guy with a boombox. Only 3 have the cornflakes guy, but, you know, I mean, I could snip, snip, snip. Cornflakes, put cornflakes in, and then boom. Cornflakes. I'm just saying. They can be cornflakes if you try hard enough. Yes, indeed, it is the boombox guy. So that's it. He is done as well. We've gotten all 3 of him. And that was 12.08. All right, within 20 seconds, who is getting the hams? All right, Kim Shear, Crimson Clover Blossom, and Garbage Pail Kids getting the hams. Very nice. That's a good payout there. Let's see. Fear, Lord Canis, Isovan, and Cetria going for 20 to 50. Red Hyena going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut and Lel Bunny going for no. Not sure if there were boomboxes in the 50s. No, there were definitely not. That's like a 70s, 80s thing. Almost where you need to be? So you're not in a gambling mood? I do like the boombox art, especially the black and gold. That's really nice. Of course, it's also an iPod there in the center. Okay, so that is done. And next up, we've got a Series 8, which is all the way up there. So again, I have the, it's on the hanger thing. Let's just keep going, because we might get one of each on these. I don't know. I understand how the boxes, the cases are distributed, if not knowing the actual distribution. I have no idea how those things are distributed. Alright, let's start a prediction. Can all guess what's in the minifig pack? Let's go! And I'll go ahead and get these boxes back on their shelf. And there we go. I just realized that the boombox for this one, you can't see it here very well, but when we get that one, I'll try to point it out. I'll try to remember to point it out. It has a different center print design. Like, this is clearly an iPod. Like, that's pretty clearly an iPod. And the other one is not. The other one is more... She's got 2 dials and, like one of those audio line thingies. Alright, so far we have gotten the Skier and a Shakespeare out of this set. So let's see what we get. About 40 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Let's see, ones that would fit here pretty well. That guy would fit the most well, I think. The guy with the bowler hat. I don't know that any others would really fit. With the businessman with the bowler hat. He really needs an apple, though. And he's got a newspaper. Alright, predictions are just about closed. And there we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and get my timer reset. And go. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What the heck is that I felt? That's the head. Felt something else. Some sort of hair. Is that... it might be. Let me see if I can feel something else. No, alright. 34.13, I believe we have the ferry. Let's see if that is correct. No, it is not. Okay, that is an incorrect one. I definitely got the headpiece wrong. All right, I will have to keep that in mind. So choose that prediction, and that is a no. Complete that prediction. Okay. So Bahamut and Lel Bunny getting a massive pile of hams there. Very nice. Cetria, Garbage Pail Kids going for 50 to 60. Fear, Red Hyena, Crimson Clover Blossom, and Shield of Hope going for 20 to 50. Kinshir and Geratino going for within 20 seconds. So we got the Bat Boy. That was about 8K hams, yep. You had to step away. Oh, I'm sorry, Title Rabbit. Get his hand rotated properly. Get that hand rotated properly. There we go. We got the Black Bat Boy. $17.05 on a 10 bet. Yep. Bat Boy the Musical, maybe. It's an interesting headpiece, and the arms are very odd as well. Like, they kind of only look good like that. There's no printing on the back either. But that would have been more appropriate in October. But we do have a Santa in this set, so we'll see about that. But that is the last of them. All right, go ahead and get these all put away. Okay, and let's get back to this one. All right, bag number 10. Yep, just the one bag. A couple more wins like that, and you can recommend a new retro game. Yep. All right, there we go. Get that all poured out. Bat Boy is the station's live-in night security. I think it's probably a bad thing. Now, let's grab all of the window panes here. Put those over there. There we go. You're the most evil, you mean awesome game to recommend to me? Do your worst. You heard me. I said it. All right, let's see. Okay, bag number 10. Okay. Interesting that it shows turning it just a little bit. All right, 1 by 2 there. Like Ultima 2. I don't know if Ultima 2 is on any of the consoles. 1 by 4. There we go. Another pair of 1x2s. I do still plan to play a version of Ultima 2 and a version of Ultima 3 eventually. I just don't currently know which yet. Toys or Lord of the Rings, huh? Okay, 2x4. These are all beige, tan, right? Yeah. All right, so it should be. There's a 2x2 there. There's a 2x4 here, and 2x2 here. There we go. All right, bricks. There and there. Regular bricks there and there. I am not terribly surprised that there was a movie tie-in, because it was like a movie tie-in for like basically anything that was at least somewhat tangentially, possibly aimed at kids, it seems like. I'm glad that's not a thing anymore. Oh yeah, the whole series, definitely, yeah. Alright, let's see. So a 2 tan 1x2 to 2x2 upward brackets. Get 4 1x1 cylinder tiles with top pins. What's a paladin? Yeah, I mean, there's an argument for, like, not choosing every single dialogue option in games. Especially ones that make no sense to choose. And that's a really good argument for it right there. Alright, so there we go. Now, 1x2 tiles. Like, it's not really that great to have all of these deep dialogue trees where stuff that the characters already know, should already know, are covered and stuff like that. The other day during the retro stream, you noticed one of the mooks was named Jeff. He was going to make a joke about him getting his comeuppance for not joining you against Batlin. See, I was making a joke that his name was spelled wrong. Didn't even know how to spell his name. When we got to the credits, though, it definitely looked like all of those characters were named after staff, which makes sense. Well, Bunny, you would have had to go out buy some extra batteries first. All right, Bahamut, have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much for coming on out. There we go. Get our decorative elements in there. Okay. Let's see, 1x2 by 5s, 1x1 by 5s. And let's go for these little windows. No, I mean, there were a lot of things that did not have movies. It was just the 80s into the 90s just had an absolute glut. And many of them were not good. All right, there we go. Window there. Disney actually did not make a whole lot of video games, or license their stuff for a whole lot of video games, I don't think. Alright, 1x6, 1x6, and a 1x2. And then two more 1x2s. One right there and there. There we go. Okay. Dark blue 2x2x3 or 2x3 tile with clips. And we get 1x1 plates with bars and round ends. There we go. It's interesting that we're getting the 1x1 pieces here, but I think it might be to try to like even out this, because there'd be a you know, it'd be mid, large, low, large, mid kind of thing, and that might be it. But I don't know. There we go, on there, and there we go. All right. Get those all turned down. Let's get some nice shutter elements. Okay, 1x1 bricks on either side. Double stack of 1x6 plates right there. 1x3s with 2 studs. Okay, 1x2 tile. And 2x2 corner tiles. Oh, right there. Right there. Hopefully there were no Captain Planet games. I'm pretty sure there were the Captain Planet games. Alright, and we get the half arch there. Specifically a corner half arch. I'm going to get all of the columns in first. And here is the last column. Alright, so, and then corner half arches, connecting up there, and there. That one, and then this one, and this one. There we go. Okay. Alright, tan, 1x2 to 1x2 upward bracket, a 2x4 tile in gray, 2x6 to 1x6 upward brackets, another pair of 2x4 tiles. On the underside, we get a 2x3 with a 1x3 with 2 studs. And that fits right there. So I like that it evens out the arches like that. Alright, now 2x10 and 2 1x10s. Get one of these brackets there. We need a Y2K game to slap all the conspiracy nuts before they make the Y2K come true. Well, the thing, Little Bunny, I mean, there were a lot of conspiracies, but also, like, the worry about what might happen was accurate. At least some of it. I mean, like, the reason it essentially was a dud in terms of, like, nothing major bad happening was because so much work was put in to make sure that nothing bad happened. There we go, get these on there. And tan 1x2 tiles. There we go. Okay, 2 1x2 plates. Alright, and then that goes right there. Oh, actually, need to get the 1x2 tiles on here. I missed that. And people had no faith in all that work? I mean, it was kind of a thing of, like, you don't know if it's going to work until it's done. Well, it wasn't even that we were lucky, it's that a lot of people put in a lot of work and hours to make sure it didn't happen. Like, the thing is like, rather than, like, so many people kind of see it as, oh, all the warnings were for nothing, as opposed to, oh, good, people took the warning seriously and prevented bad things from happening. And that's a real shame, like, because it really was a tremendous effort to make sure that nothing would happen. And nothing happened because of all that hard work. Like, the only way bad things would have happened is if we hadn't done all that stuff, so. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them were expecting that stuff would be replaced. Because the public kind of panicked. Well, I mean, it was that people, there were warnings, people took the warnings seriously, and the crisis was averted. It's like, you know, if your car is heading towards a cliff and someone says, turn or we're going to go off the cliff, and you turn, you don't suddenly say to the person who told you to turn, well, why did you make me turn? Obviously, we're not going off the cliff now. Like, there's no cliff now. Why did you make me turn? But that's kind of how a lot of people reacted to it. Alright, let's see. We got dark green. Well, also, if you know, it's just a case of if people warn you about a bad thing and you act accordingly and take their warning seriously and avert the bad thing, that doesn't mean that the bad thing, like that, it doesn't mean that the warnings were worthless, kind of thing. And that's kind of how a lot of people took it. Is like, because nothing bad happened, they think that the warnings were overblown, as opposed to, oh, phew, we dodged a bullet there. Did they, though? Did they panic? I mean, there was all kinds of, like, you know, hype and stuff and movies and things like that, but that's different. Like, no one really knew exactly what was going to happen. But again, did they overreact? I mean, is it overreacting because nothing bad happened? Like, is that your contention, is what I mean. And I'm not talking about people using it as, like, a plot for a movie or a TV show where bad things happened. Like, what's the basis for overreaction? That's what I mean. That's what I'm kind of getting at. If it's because nothing bad actually took place, then it's like, but people worked hard to make sure that nothing happened. Nothing bad would happen. Yeah, that's those individuals overreacting, though. I don't know. I don't personally know anyone who did that. Maybe people did. Maybe I don't. I just don't know them. But there's always, like, doomsday preppers, and I don't know. Alright, white 1x1 cylinder tile with top peg and a black bar with clip is the thing. And that's the thing, is like, if the media was like, alright guys, all the techs have done a good job, there's nothing to worry about now, and then something happens and it's like the opposite. If you prepare for something and that something doesn't come to pass because of the preparations that were done for it, is that overreacting? Alright, so we got a minifig here. Let's go ahead and have him over here looking at the conspiracy board. We're going to hold off on doing anything with our donut thief newsman, but he can be standing over here for now. But now that it's done, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the front. Go ahead and see, make sure that I can see the screen. So I really like this this window frame here. It's very nice. I think some of that was people planning to scalp, though. And like, the media saying, we don't know what's going to happen, things might, you know, we gotta wait. And then certain people buy a ton of toilet paper. That's not necessarily, you know, like, if the media is telling them, go out and buy 95 bags of toilet paper, sure, but no one in the media was saying that. Some people panic. I really like the little, you know, office desks and everything that we got there. Little nice little plant, little refreshment table in front of the window, and the camera for taking pictures of perps, getting the mug shots. It's pretty cool. And then the secret hole under the bed that we will be looking at a little bit later. But let's go ahead and put this on. There we go. And bring the camera up so that we can get a better view of that. Very nice. Very nice. So it's coming along very nicely. We got another floor and the ceiling to do, but that's going to end up waiting until next week, I think. I could go longer, but it would probably take me another 2 hours to finish, and I'd rather not. I was thinking about trying to get this done in 2 sessions, but I think we'll go for just for 3, as expected. Love the vegetation up the side. Yeah, the kind of the climbing ivy is pretty nice. And I can get a little bit more, like, flexibility in it. I probably should. So it doesn't quite look so even and the same. Nice little newspaper stand down there in the corner. The donut shop. Police sign. I really do like these lamps there. Very nice. Someone can climb the ivy. Yes. I could probably put a foot in one of those, but it would look a little weird. Like, like that. So it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. But yes, so we're going to have another session of this next week. Next Friday. And we will finish this up at that point. It is a nice build. It really is. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the top floor brings for us. I know, obviously, I know some of it because of the pictures and stuff like that. But there's just... You get so much more out of it by actually building it and seeing what everything is. Yeah, I'd love some more buildings in this color. You know? Definitely not appropriate for the... Like, there's a lot of complaints about the color of the Natural History Museum. I think it's fine. Like, they didn't want to do beige because this was just a few years prior. And obviously something like purple wouldn't work so well. So I think the olive green works just fine. I think sand red would have been better, but I don't think they're making that anymore. So, you know, we're out of luck there. So, whatever. Top floor goes off the rails and is a kiddie playpen. Could be. Could be. But I want to thank you guys for coming on out. This was a really chill stream. Oh, well, thank you. I am glad that you enjoyed it. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out. We will be back next Friday to continue this. We will be back tomorrow for a double dose of Spelljammer. Our tabletop game in the morning and in the evening. We'll be diving back into Pirates of Realm Space, which I do believe that I have fixed the major crashing issues. There's still tons of bugs in it, but hopefully there's no game-breaking bugs anymore that I've taken care of. I should probably write up a quick little, like, how-to for people so that they can fix it and stuff like that. How do we know how far we are in Pirates? We are technically, like, the game is mainly, here's the plot points, go prepare yourself for it, and then go do the plot points once you're ready. I've already gotten the elements that I need to, like, the plot is already triggered for the next thing. I'm just not powerful enough to do it. And the game locked up. It would have locked up doing that before. So now that I've gotten that fixed, now we can go get some ship-to-ship combat, get the real money, get a better ship, upgrade the ship, make sure that we're all ready to go, and try to get some more levels for our NPCs, because they're terrible. Worst case scenario, I'll edit them. If it... I haven't been able to do enough ship-to-ship combat and, like boarding actions to know how that works in terms of... like, experience for the NPCs. So I gotta feel that out. We gotta do some fights to figure that out. But hopefully we can do that tomorrow night. Because I'm just gonna be hunting down enemies to fight. That's what we're gonna be doing. So expect some Illithid fights, almost certainly. Then Monday we will be back for some more Tears of the Kingdom. We are getting close to wrapping that game up as well. On Wednesday, more retro gaming and Lego building, something else in the evening. And then next Friday, we'll return to, not Final Fantasy V, because we did finish that up today, but we will be starting Final Fantasy VI. And wrapping up our police station modular. And we'll have to see what will be coming after that. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out. I really do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. And I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.